Our guest DJ Force One from the Fizz Team DJs came through, and you know we even brought it back to the essence. Here you go, put on your headset. WKNJ livestream.com, AR to the streets every Monday night, 9 to midnight. We've got DJ Force One of the Fizz Team DJs. What's going on, man? How's everything been, brother?
Man, it's been crazy, man.
I know. After all these years, finally got you up here. I got to see you in action. You know what you do.
Your first time watching me.
Yep. And how you were able to get the funk breaks and the funk grooves into and you still, because as I told you before, like, it's an underground hip hop show we do, but as I said, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from.
Exactly.
And that's why when I told you the idea, you were like, all right, I got an idea of what you're trying to do, and you were able to do that and match that. We even got some of the footage we're gonna put up on YouTube of you spinning. But more importantly, though, how long you been DJing, man? After all these years, I always thought you were just the.
Okay, let's start by how old are you?
Me,
yes.
31, and he's 32.
I've been DJing longer than y'all been born.
Wow.
Longer than y'all been born. I got my first set of turntables, which was the Technique SL1, straight on belt driven. You can't even find those right now. Wow. 1977. I did my first club in 1978, which was the Garage, which was a house club.
And that was in Manhattan?
That was in Manhattan, Lower West Side. So I think around 14th Street. I think it was on 17th Street, though. Mm-hmm. That was my first club. I did that at 14.
Wow.
And the reason why I did that, because my uncle knew a legendary DJ by the name of Larry Levan, who happened to be at his house one day while I'm in the room DJing. He heard me DJing in the back room and told my uncle to bring me through.
Okay.
He said, bring him through. I want him to DJ the club. Bring him to DJ at the Hot Time, 1 o'clock.
Oh, and you're born and raised in Brooklyn, though.
Yes, sir.
Well, so you know you have the honor of being the first guest DJ on the air of the street show from Brooklyn.
Oh, so I got to raise my flag.
Yeah, you're the first guest DJ from Brooklyn, so you hold that crown.
Yes, sir.
And you represented for Brooklyn when with the DJ set that you gave us. You represented.
That's what I do.
But also now with all of that as well, I mean, you're a great DJ and you spin also house club, you spin everything. Yeah. But what made you say, you know what, I really like what I do and I'm going to try to make a career out of this?
This is not a career for me.
When I say a career,
it's not a career for me. It will never be a career. If it's a career, that means it's a job.
Right.
This is my extracurricular activity that keeps me sane.
Well, you do it like it's a job.
No, I mean, I can make it a job, but I don't want it to be a job. I want it to be something I enjoy on a regular basis every day of my life. When it becomes a job, it becomes unenjoyable.
Wow.
There's DJs on the radio that other stations, I can't say their names, but that's their job.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them don't enjoy it because they can't really have that fun because it's a job.
Right.
I'd rather do private events for different people. It's more fun that way. Mm-hmm. And it's not about the money sometimes.
Right.
It's just having some fun. So that's why I do it.
Okay. So, I mean, with the whole how do you feel? What are the skills that you think a good DJ should have? If you hear a young kid say, "I want to be a DJ," what are some of the skills and the traits that he should have?
First thing I tell him, you better learn how to count. And he says, "What do you mean by learn how to count? Can you count?" He said, "Yes, I can count." So how do you count music? He's like, "What do you mean?" If you have to ask that, you don't know how to count music. You count music in 4. I don't care if it's gospel. I don't care if it's opera. I don't care what it is. If it's music, it's counted in 4. Once you know how to count to 4 in music, then you might be a DJ.
Okay. And then also, I mean, you have a lot of people try to front and say they're DJs, but they just have a program. And I know you were and like Absurd, you guys started off using turntables. And I know when Serato and stuff first came out, a lot of DJs were skeptical. What made you say, you know what, let me give this a try? I want to hear your experience, because everybody had their own experience of what made them switch to Serato. What made you do it?
Well, one, I used to work out a lot, so I didn't care about carrying crates everywhere.
Okay.
So it didn't matter to me. It just got to a point where it's like no one's doing vinyl anymore. It became easier to be a DJ to carry a computer and just carry your bag with you everywhere you go to do it. So it became a necessity instead of something I wanted to do.
Right. Okay, because a lot of guys will say that this and that, and many people think that Serato is just going to make you a DJ overnight, but that's not the case.
No, it's definitely not. Mm-hmm. I'll tell everybody, you want to be a DJ, first start off with playing with CDs first. Learn how to mix a CD from one CD to the next. Don't go with the computer first. You got to learn from the beginning. Start from the beginning. If you grew up in the CD era, start with the CDs first. Learn how to mix a CD from one to the next. then graduate to the computer. Because everything you got on CD, you're going to put to the computer anyway. Mm-hmm. So as you're playing with your CDs, on the side, you could be uploading your music to the computer.
Okay. So, I mean, and I know you're part of a DJ team. So, and your DJ team...
It's the Fear team.
The Fear team. So,
you
basically...
spell Fear with F3AR.
That's the number 3 AR?
AR.
Wow, that's interesting. So your DJ team is the collective of, like, I know it's a collective of DJs, but, like, do you guys spin everything from house to club, reggae?
Okay. Now, I have to go back, because I do teach people how to do DJing. The first person is Selector Russ, which is my cousin. I taught him how to DJ. And he's maybe like 5-6 years younger than me. I taught him how to DJ. And then I got DJ Proof, a.k.a. 150. I taught him how to DJ. He's my godson. I knew him since the 5th grade when I DJed at the school function. When he grabbed him from a pants leg, and I couldn't get him ever since. So now he's hanging out with some everybody now. He's been with... Yeah, I can't even think of the names right now off the top of my head. I'll think of it. I'll tell you later.
Okay. But and who else? And those it's just you guys. The 3 of you?
It's 3 of us right now, but there's more. There's going to be more because I'm still teaching.
Okay. So like, and when you DJ, it looks like you really enjoy yourself up there. It seems like it's a part of you, the DJing, but it's not all of you. But like, you really enjoy that when you're up there.
I have to enjoy it. It's what I do. It takes me away from the troubles I've had during the week.
Right. I'm glad we were able to do that when you came up here today at the street show. We were able to help you out.
You see what it took me. I got lost coming here. I had to go to school if I came here. I had to do homework before I went to the school. So all them troubles, for me to play for that 15, 20 minutes, I feel better now.
That's what's up, man. That's what it is. And you definitely have to come back and DJ for us once again on another day.
I want to come and deal with that other guy you were talking about that has a show here with some house music. I want to test that DJ. I want to see what he can do.
We could definitely see what's going on. We could definitely try and do that. We could arrange that.
Because I'm a house head, so...
but you definitely got to come back up to the end of the street show. You ain't going to forget me.
Oh, definitely not. I'm coming. Every time I'm free on Monday, I'm coming through.
All right, come on through. And if you got a free Monday, you know, more than happy now. You know how to get here and everything.
Yes, sir.
And I want to say...
Hold up. Before we go, I got to shout out to my lady. She's with me. She drove here with me. That's my boo-boo out there, and, you know, listening to us talk. We about to get... Yeah, she said, call me her boo. That's my fiance. We're going to get married soon. I'm saying it live on air so she can understand you're going to be married to me. Just be a little patient, man.
And I get to come to the wedding.
Yes, sir.
Air to the streets every Monday night. DJ Force One, thank you for coming through and representing and showing us love. The first guest DJ from Brooklyn, New York. And we out every Monday night, 9 to midnight. Air to the streets. Livestream.com/EAR to the streets. You want to shout out your Facebook or your Twitter?
Oh, I don't have a Twitter. I don't even want a Twitter. I got a Facebook. You look up Douglas Merriman, Merriman spelled with an E. You will see my nameplate, and that'll be me.
All right. EAR to the streets every Monday night, 9 to midnight. Check us out. Force One, Brooklyn, represent. Peace.